Costa Rica, Puerto Vida. Another beautiful day outside. Another time for another One Piece discussion. It is rare that you come across a series as to which you can have so many valid discussions. If for nothing else, people, that just shows the brilliance of Ichiro Oda. Now, this video, and yes, I do love I'm from the States, but the nation of the country, the place that is known as Costa Rica is beautiful in this shirt. Anyways, just so y'all know, just beautiful. If you've never been, and if you ever get a chance to go, yes, go to Costa Rica. Just phenomenal. This video stems, as you can see, this video is probably not going to be that long. When I start to do those kind of intros, probably not going to be that long. Just saying. This video stems, once again, from a comment. I forget if I actually watched the video or not, but it was a comment a dude made. And I'm going to tell him I made this video. I told him I'd make it about Friday. That didn't occur because of different reasons. But it's coming now. It's only a couple days after. And so it's all good. And I was saying that, he was talking about a few characters, returning. He reminded me of a couple. One of them was Wiper. I mean, come on, Wiper was a badass. I'll get to Wiper later, and I'll get to a few of them who will definitely return and have an impact. Who could potentially have a huge impact on the New World and the One Piece storyline once again. Or even more of an impact, I should say. Now, he reminded me, got me to think. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make a video on that because there's some. I have hinted at some characters that need to get some love, and also dudes remind me of Jing as well, and I'll get to that as well. But this is One Piece, man. One Piece. Oda has set up so many subplots. He has set up so many possibilities, so many mysteries. He has brought. See, what people complain about character development do not understand the amount of characterization so many minor characters and secondary characters have gotten. The fact that you won't have character development like that, it doesn't work. This isn't story like Naruto where you have your main cast, and especially your main two. This isn't a story even like Yu Yu Hakusho where you have about four main, your four then three. When it was originally Yusuke, Kuwabara, Kurama, and Hiei, then it went to Yusuke, and I believe Kurama, and Hiei, and Yusuke, and Hiei, all that jazz. Dragon Ball, you had a decent cast, but even eventually Tien was only sometimes shown. Krillin took somewhat of a backseat. Piccolo took somewhat of a backseat, and we had the Saiyans. I can go in quite a few different series. With One Piece, the character lineup, I mean, there's people just love. And Luffy's not even in some people's top 5, I don't believe. So it's like, there's so many characters. When a protagonist, and I don't mean, an underdeveloped protagonist. Luffy has character development. Luffy is a phenomenal character. He's one of the best protagonists you'll ever come. One of the best characters you'll ever come across in all fiction. Period. It's not because me fanboying him. I love the character because of what he is and because of what he represents in the story and because of what the story represents. If you had Luffy without, One Piece without Luffy, it's a completely different story and it's not as good. It's just not as good. Luffy symbolizes One Piece, and One Piece without Luffy is not the same story. Because for the first half of the series or so, the first part of the series, you could say the pre New World, the plot was driven by the Straw Hats. It was character driven, as Uber Hikari says. Shout out to Uber. But now, as New World hits, it's more on plot driven. It's a transition, and that's pissing a lot of people off. But that's a whole nother topic for another day. Anyways, with all that being said, you have so many elements going on in One Piece. And a few characters, that were mentioned that are like, or, that I'll bring up. I'll first begin taking it way back. I mean, I don't see, Action and Morgan, nah, I don't buy them. But when people, and we already see and I guess this is also can get people talking because of this character. Who is it? Buggy the Clown. Who is now Buggy the Star Clown. Buggy the Star Clown. He's a Shichibukai. And people need to stop getting it twisted. Buggy is not weak. Okay? But look, man. Buggy's devil fruit. It can be ridiculous. It can be. Understand this. Remember when we met Buggy in the story? He was in East Blue. And then he actually had that whole Buggy side story, whatever. Then he dealt with Fire Fist Portuguese DH. So he hasn't gone anywhere. He has not gone anywhere. Oda hasn't brushed him aside like he brushed Captain Kuro. Like, all along got a piece, but Jinbei told the story. But all along's gone. Don Krieg is probably gone. I'll get the Jing. I believe it's Jing. Or, y'all know the dude. The dude, Don Krieg's, Jing or whatever his name was, Don Krieg's, first commander, whatever, right? I'll get to him soon, too. But with Buggy, not only that, we see Buggy all the way in Impel Down. And he's level 2, Mr. 3 was over, but he was level 2. He's one of the main people in the escape group. And not only that, he helped save Luffy. That's huge. And now, post time skip, he's a Shichibukai. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, different characters have upped their game over the 2 years. If the Straw Hats have gotten this much more powerful over the time skip, what's to say somebody like Buggy can't? I mean, come on. Come on, think about it. Just think about the possibilities of what his devil fruit can do. If he, remember that whole connection to the ground carrying feet jazz? Who says he hasn't upgraded his range? Kind of how, if you read Toriko, Sonny with his dining kitchen. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about 2 years. Everybody's upgraded the game some more than others. You telling me Buggy? He's like, yo. I'm trying to be a player. I'm international. I'm not no small time pirate anymore. I'm big time. I gotta grind, be on my grind. Buggy's gonna come back strong as a mug. Okay? I don't know how strong of a Shichibukai is, but I wouldn't be shocked if he's more powerful than Trafalgar Law at this point. I wouldn't. Even if, I don't know, maybe he's up there with Boa Hancock. And there's this unknown Shichibukai we don't know. But Buggy, I'm expecting big things from Buggy. No lie, I don't think it's going to be trolling. And plus, I'm expecting a powerful crew from Buggy. Look, man, you do not get a Shichibukai spot if you're not at least above minimum of above Vice Admiral level. Even Gecko Moria is, everybody talk about how weak he is, but you understand how ridiculous it was OP, it wasn't hacks, but how overpowered his devil fruit was. Come on, man. Look at the Shichibukai. They're not gonna put, this is Akayunu's Shichibukai now. You think Akayunu's gonna put a pushover? Boogie ain't a pushover, man. Boogie is not a pushover. If Luffy grew, I'm expecting much. Look at this. You telling me could he have gained Haki? If Buggy gained Haki, if Smoker was able to get the Vice Admiral at the by time skip, post time skip, I'm just saying though, look at all the significance. Buggy, expect big things from Buggy. And if you add, this wasn't necessarily said in manga, but if you add what they threw in the anime, where it says, I actually have goals to be a pirate king now. I believe he said that, if I'm not mistaken. He didn't have that pre-time skip. He's got ambitions now. And remember, he was about that money. But we'll see what Buggy's about. And also, you have to take into consideration, whose crew was he originally on? Y'all see it now. He was on Pirate King Goldie Rogers' crew. Take all this. I spent time on Buggy because Buggy is hated on too much. If we look at Red Hair Shakes and what he did in the flashback, I know it was like 10 years, now it's 12 years, but he became a Yonko. He's arguably the most powerful person in the One Piece world at this point. You tell me Buggy couldn't have come up? Come on, man. Come on. And then we look at another person. Jing, I believe his name was. The first commander of Don Krieg's army. He said he would be back. He was beastly. Not gonna lie, he was beastly. I forgot about it. He was beasting, man. You tell me he couldn't come out to the New World along with Luffy, follow Luffy down? Cause remember, we already got and we already see Buggy, but then we have, Bartolomeo. He came. Well, I don't mean to spoil for the anime viewers, but if you're a manga, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Bartolomeo. He's the first wave of because of Luffy, and remember, he's only a year after Luffy. You telling me Gene couldn't come out there? Gene getting beasted, beasted? Oh my goodness! I could see Gene coming out here with a 200 million berry bounty. I mean, I honestly think Zoro should have 300 million, and I believe Sanji should have 2 to 250 million. Could Gene definitely be up there with Sanji? Oh, for sure. Oh, most def. I can see put Gene with some hockey, yo. Put Gene with some hockey, dog. Get him some fighting. Yeah, I could see him coming later, and that's a whole nother. That's a powerful ally, another powerful ally to Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates. And then Sir Crocodile. Oh my lord, Sir Crocodile. Do I really have to go off on some Sir Crocodile? Let's take a look back in history. Sir Crocodile. Why was he defeated? He beat Luffy twice, namely once. And I told people this. People would get past it and say, oh, Luffy, plot armor, plot hole. No. Look, so Crocodile should have killed Luffy off rip, straight through the heart. You are a veteran pirate. You faced in the New World. Same thing with Gecko Moria. Gecko Moria at least tried to kill Luffy. It'd be real. But Sir Crocodile killed Luffy. You're the Shichibukai. He doesn't finish the job. So Robin saves him. Blah, blah, blah. We get that. Oh, he doesn't know Luffy's, but it doesn't matter. Come on, man. You're a Shichibukai. You're a phenomenal pirate. Got a phenomenal ability. You're a Logia user. So Luffy is a fighting G. Luffy survives, and then in the third round, Luffy finally beats him. Let's see what happens. He gets put. Where does he get put? He gets put in level 6 of Impel Down. That's where the most powerful. That should already tell you. He's no longer Shichibukai, so his bounty's going to shoot up. You tell me over the 2 years, and then we saw the face-off against Doflamingo. Remember this. Doflamingo wanted Crocodile. He wanted Sir Crocodile to join his side. This is Don Quixote Doflamingo. This is Heavenly Demon Don Quixote Doflamingo, aka Joker. You telling me Don Quixote Doflamingo would want weakness? One of the most skilled Devil Fruit users, one of the most skilled Logia users, period, that we've seen. So, we're talking about Crocodile. Crocodile comes out of Impel Down. He's off the free. Now he also has Das Bones behind him. And remember how beastly Das Bones was. You tell me, them both gonna come up. We gonna see Crocodile. And he's gonna play a big part. He's gonna play a big part in the New World as well. Oh yeah. Come on, man. Crocodile free? Why do you think they didn't want him? Come on. They don't lock people up for no reason. Crocodile's a huge threat in the New World. He's come up. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's found a way to nullify that previous weakness in his Devil Fruit. Okay? That whole moisture junk. Get that out the way. You better your hockey game better be on point. I'm just saying though. Cause this dude and expect some. Remember, he was doing sandstorms and he was doing some easily country level, island level stuff. Maybe possibly multi-island level stuff. Crocodile. And remember, he was a Shichibukai. The Shichibukai are not weak. Understand, Jinbei? You feel what I'm saying? People need to think about these things. Now, a lot of people ain't sleeping on Crocodile, which is fortunate. Very, very fortunate for them. They realize the truth, at least, about Crocodile. Another person that was mentioned, a couple, for the longest time, Enel. Inaru, if you go with the English dub. Enel. Could Enel be back? It's questionable. It's very questionable. But the fact, the way that Oda sent him out, it brings into question. It brings into question Enel. The whole moon concept. I don't know, man. Maybe he might play more in plot. And the thing is, there's a couple elements I want to talk, and then I want to talk about one last dude in this video. And there may be other people to come back. I don't know, but there's so many dudes we can meet in the New World that I'm more hands off. These 5 options that I'm presenting are highly likely. With it now, He went to the moon, and there's a connection. They possibly go to one of the moons. Cause look, man, 6 moons in a One Piece world. Like, come on. But it was, and also Oda threw this out here. It said if Anel was a pirate, he would have a 500 million berry bounty. That was pre-time skip Anel, I'm pretty sure. If this dude learns hockey, I mean, I'm talking armaments hockey, because he's a major witness. If Luffy, and again, nullify, I don't know, but that was only Luffy, so that's not too much of a big deal. But if this dude learns to harness his devil fruit more, and he earns some armaments hockey, oh, Anel though. What, Luffy still beat him? Yeah. Oh yeah. Not because it just is rubber, just because of hockey and just because Luffy's a fighting genius. But most people ain't no Luffy. They ain't no Straw Hat Luffy. Even though Luffy's not, he's top 20, he's not top 10. And that wouldn't be facing a lot of top 10. Like most of the New World, he'd still wreck shop. He'd wreck shop in the New World. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Especially if he learns some armaments hockey, with his high grade is his observation hockey, and if he, considering he took that loss, and that's the same thing I'm giving towards Crocodile, towards actually to Buggy as well. They took them L's. They took them L's from this up and coming rookie. Luffy's no longer a rookie, but you understand what I'm saying? They're like, yo, yeah, we vet, you know. And also, Anel wasn't that averse in combat experience as well. He had that God complex. So, you know, take those things into consideration. I don't know. Maybe he'll have plot points later, but coming down from the moon is quite. I don't know. I don't know how Oda would use it, but I'll leave that up to Oda. Now the last one that is really interesting one is Wiper. Now if you forgot like me, it made me remember. If you remember, go back to Skypiea, Wiper, the Shandorian. That dude was a monster. That dude was an absolute monster. Remember this. Luffy was 100 million berry man at the time. Wiper was on par, if not about to beat Luffy. Now, he had those reject dials, but who's to say that, you know, physically he was strong as well? He had the reject dials, he had different things. He learned technology. Who's to say he didn't upgrade his own game? And here's another point that we have to think about. Bellamy went up there. Bellamy and Hyena, he went up there. Now this is definitely not a spoiler to the anime folk. He went up to Skypiea. Bellamy, he got bigger and whatnot. Bellamy took the thing. Bellamy, you know, he was alone. But you see how powerful Bellamy is. But he's like, you know, maybe I did, maybe did to Luffy. But apparently, people talk about the cover pages, you know, Skypiea is fun. Well, who would be able to stop Bellamy from wrecking shop? And how would he learn humility besides his crew getting beat down and lost? Wiper. I can definitely see Wiper easily coming back 200, 300 million berry bounty, if not more. I'll be dead honest with you. Wiper, I'm expecting, just like Jing or whatever his name is. I might be confusing him with Jing Freaks from Hunter x Hunter, but I'm expecting big things from this dude. I'm expecting him to come back. If he comes back into the series, which would not be a shocker. Maybe he comes with a few more Skypieans. And it's another thing. Aruge, he was just from some of the Sky Islands as well. So it's not unreasonable to say he comes down there and maybe there's some threat to Skypiea. Maybe he comes to find Luffy. I don't know. Maybe he becomes an ally of Luffy. It's questionable. Maybe at the final war. Some of these dudes might show up in the final war. Who knows? Maybe in the final war is a threat to Skypiea as well. I'm just saying though. Maybe he got a call and he like, Luffy, hey yo, Skypiea in trouble. You know, or can you send Zoro? Can you send maybe not Zoro, maybe you could you send Usopp? You know, so, yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Could we need some help? You feel me? Or y'all know what I'm saying? Or Skypiea possibly gets destroyed and he comes in there and he wants vengeance because who knows? I'm just throwing out some things there. The unexpected one to like, comment, subscribe. I thought this video was gonna be shorter. Well, actually, it is relatively short compared to the content I talked about, but it is what it is. Time's a funny thing like that. But yeah. What are y'all thoughts? Who are some characters you would like to see back? We know Bowen Hancock's gonna play, but so you know the obvious ones. I'm not going to bring back, but I'm talking about some people don't talk about, or you know who possibly on the come up. You feel me? But yeah, those are my thoughts. What are yours? Till next time, y'all. Peace.